Onivia, League of Legends Highlights.
Seems like he, saw a couple of small head nods. He's like looking at the coach like, can I do it? Can I play Twitch? No, he's going to play Jin. I would assume this is
Top of them.
area.
But if T1 play this out in any way, oh yeah, I haven't even.
Oh no, is he just dead? Oh my God!
Come on!
2 minutes and 22 seconds to smart.
Transformation, really nicely done.
Oh, the satchel is big. The root is also a great follow-up. The ignite is in, and the autos come in as well. As Ziggs1 was in the air, didn't quite see that. As now Owner's in the bottom side, guys. What is going
They're
on?
not going to play the game.
Come on, this is just not fair.
They're not going to be able to play the video game.
What happened to good old-fashioned League of Legends? What is this?
It's done.
Oh, man. Okay, well, Carrier's going to pick that kill up as in goes Zeka, trying to take a big trade onto Faker. And
Life just gets a run down. Carrier, not even with his fourth shot. That's a third shot kill. It's Faker.
Well, here comes Carrier. He's trying to get on top of them as now he's going to be the victim. He doesn't have flash, so he's just going to die. And he does come over, and guess what? He gives a shutdown to Aurelia. So, after all, Carrier's here, just supporting Faker. It's definitely going to be an issue as Zeka just goes in for the play, takes a turret shot and has to flash away. Meanwhile, the Jhin is nearby. Faker definitely looking for this as there's the deadly flourish and Zeka is in some trouble. He's got the shot, does Carrier, and a bit of a overextension here from Zeka.
Working out. Owner might pay a visit here. I don't even think you need to. Is also on a ward, so we do see Humble Life immediately responding with play towards this dragon. We'll have confirmation now that there is no one in the area, but I think diving Cassante is definitely a risk. However, if Carrier and Faker are there, I'm not going to be too worried, and Kingen seems to have gotten the memo.
Yeah.
Does have Ghost in his ultimate. I think he might be able to get out here.
He's going to dodge one, dodge Slot actually. He's just playing Frogger at this moment in time, but not sure if he can get out. He's trying to trade onto Faker, gets decently close. And Zeus will take the kill in the end, which will mean a huge chunk of plates.
Well, that's an example. If you can catch them unaware, once you're on the back line, you still have an incredible amount of power here. But you got to find those engages.
Okay, Smite does go the way of Owner. Clid just standing on top of it, trying to zone them, but the Ziggs is here and the poke begins, essentially. His Life is looking for an engage, but he might just die as he's going to eat a Sejuani ult in the face. In goes Zeka, though. He's going to isolate Zeus. That is how you defeat a poke comp, is you get right on top of them. And Humble Life Esports has been able to do this as Faker going to flash the wall here.
That's exactly what we talked about. Yes, the poke from T1 is very good, but they have so much hard engage, right? The effective range between Aurelia, Maokai, and the win objective fights. Hold up, TP coming through.
Zeus doesn't have flash. I don't know how he's going to get out of this one. The Sedge ult goes wide, and they are just bullying this chase so much for getting ahead. As he will get down, Viper's going to take the kill. And, not much happening right now on the map. They're like, oh, let's just get on top of this Jace that doesn't have flash.
Do note that that was a teleport investment from Kingen, and Faker is still farming in the top half of the map. However, I don't know how much of that is going to matter when it comes to the upcoming fight, because at this point it looks likely that T1 is going to want to 5v5 for that one anyway.
Trying to get on top of Gume here as the ult will come out, and King may have overstepped his bounds, but was it a bait all along? Faker going to get chained under the turret, and now Clid is here. He's just dead. That's another kill given over to Viper, who will very gladly. Humble Life Esports going to set up the turn.
Yeah, they want to fight. They were looking for a turn here. They have all the tools.
They absolutely do. The poke not necessarily landing there at all. Zeus not going to hit it. Guma not really going to hit it. That's some nice shots from Carrier, but now they got to get into the pit as down goes Clid. He is so low, and Ziggs is going to get the Baron. Humble Life Esports do not turn. They just decide, okay, we're going to stay out of the Baron. And because of that, they just go down. And now Harry is just flashing on them. Viper and Kingen just have to run away with their tail between their legs, and the coordination not there. T1 just roll over them.
I love the call because I thought they were going to turn.
Yeah.
But then they didn't. Well, that's probably game. I'm kind of shell-shocked, Valdez, because as mentioned, like, Zeka has flash, Klid has flash, right? You have the Maokai ultimate. If you can start a fight there...
all your buttons and you kill 1 or 2 members of T1, and then maybe you take this next Cloud Drake, and then maybe you take the next Baron. You weren't... This isn't the comp that rushes down Baron at, 21 minutes.
There we go.
Your favorite Monka emote ready.
Okay, immediately teleports.
Yeah, here we go. He's level 16 and life is 9. And he's also dead. I think he was level 8.
That was underwhelming.
That was very...
So is it... Well, you do like voted for carry as Faker.
True. Well, there is a Maokai nearby. Can they CC him 100-0? I think he just R'd into the team. Not 100% sure. Maybe they just got him. Either way, Faker assuming, hey, I'm
actually
level 16.
finding an angle as Humble Life now should not be a possibility.
So what happens when that poke comp gets ahead, you see Humble Life Esports, they can't even use their engage. The exhaust comes in from Faker on top of Viper, as now we got the turnaround. Massive knock-up on a 3, but what does it matter for? Zeka not able to get on in there, and Faker is just a menace in this backline. Zeka is still doing some crazy stuff. Carrier gonna land that Deadly Flourish, and that looks like the last potential fight of the game, as actually they are pinging onto Baron.
It's not a player in this game. It's merely
a bystander.
Yeah, it's just watching.
Yeah.
Like, oh, cool. Things are happening on the rift. Zeus will free the Baron from distance nonetheless. Well, as we are about to say goodbye to this game.
Hey, Nature's Grasp.
One more try.
We do have the flank coming on in. This could be the angle here for Zeka. Zeus does have a stopwatch, but he's getting dunked on. And there it is, 100-0. Humble Life Esports find the angle, and now Carry is also going to get caught out, as Faker and Owner will find an angle here in mid, at least for their sake. Going to take down this inhibitor. Doesn't look like they will get there. But, potentially get away from some of these engages of Humble Life Esports, especially when they don't have any ults.
Yeah, unfortunately for Hanwha, they still weren't able to get either a ward down, thanks to T1 keeping up with them, or get a engage.
There's a couple there. There's one.
That's the big one. But they know, because that one is actually blocking vision.
There was one in the lane.
So that one T1 is aware of.
In the top lane, but they cleared it. Okay, see, this is the issue. Like, Asante can live, but he can't stop Faker. So Faker's just taking 2 inhibitors for free. And Cassante can't do anything about it. I mean, okay, they are going to have the team rotate over now, and Faker doesn't have Zhonya, so that's going to be a kill onto the Kassadin. As inhibitors are going down, and there is that flank TP. Zeka's over the wall. Owner with a nice interrupt, but it's not going to be enough, as there is the kill. They get on top of the Ziggs. Humble Life Esports, they find a way to win this team fight, as the Owner will eventually go down, and a couple of members of T1 will survive, but Humble Life Esports will hold on.
And even with all of T1's best efforts at trying to ensure that they get rid of every single ward, they don't. Faker going down again here, this Rakan from Life. I know his KDA might not look like it, but to me he's actually been such a big reason as to why Humble Life is still in this game. He's the one this stage. It doesn't really matter that much, just Faker is a man on a mission.
Yeah, it really just comes down to who's going to execute these team fights better.
And like I said,
I'm going to hold that thought. They are trying to set up onto Faker here once again, as he has not been having a fun time, and he will get charmed and knocked up. There is the change. He's got Zhonya's this time.
That's Flash, just got to stall.
Flash as well. He's just ulting away, and one arrow does hit him, and the entire team is in the enemy base. So that's 3 inhibitors down now. And
although double teleport's used now.
There's
Life setting up shop. Yeah, they can TP into the base. Although
but no, there's Nexus turrets available. Viper's getting pretty low. Redemption gonna be huge, by the way. That was picked up here as now the flank comes in. Sejuani ultimate in there, and they are once again in the shooting gallery. Please turn this time, Humble Life Esports. Will you turn? It's going to be Varus who picks up the Baron, as Faker's just going to delete the Rakan. The damage is huge from the side of Faker. Can he do it all alone? It's kind of Faker versus Zeka here, as the damage from Zeka is trying to get on top of Zeus, but he will go down to the GA. And unfortunately now he is all alone and will eventually get taken out. There's the TP, as T1 finally will break the backs and will break the base of Humble Life Esports.
And after an exhausting chess match, In the end, Humble Life feel obliged to go in there. If they don't get that Baron, if they don't fight for it, I think you lose the game anyway with 3 inhibitors down. There's no way that you can hold. And T1, 43 minutes. How long it took them to get here, but